Hey, this is Allie Edwards, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through our product and project schedule for 2023. Let's dive in. We had a couple requests this year to lay out what our projects look like over the course of the year. When are the products released? When do we document the projects? Kind of just a general flow of the way things are happening. Some of you that have been members of our community for a long time are very used to the cadence of releases and projects that we do, and others of you might be brand new. So wherever you fall on that spectrum, we're really happy you're here, and I'm excited to take you through our calendar for 2023. The first thing that I wanted to just note is that we have a variety of ongoing projects. Most of these are monthly subscriptions, story kits, a story stamp, Story Class, which is our digital story kit, Stories by the Month, which is great for people who love to document over the course of the year on a monthly basis, right? Including products that say January, February, March. Inspiration by the Month is our digital Stories by the Month kit. We also have One Little Word, which is an ongoing year-long workshop. So you can still join in that one if you're watching this now. And then Just Write, which is our $5 a month 2-prompt writing only subscription. So I'm going to be we're going to be going month by month over the course of 2023 and talking about what products are releasing, what projects are being documented, and then what things are available for the community to participate in, kind of on a higher level. We're doing a higher level look at those today, but these right here are always available. They are subscriptions that are ongoing. Many people are participating month after month in one or more of these. So it's just going to depend on what makes the most sense for you in your life this year. But I just want to start here with the ongoing projects. Another thing that I want to say before we dive into the actual month at a glance is that when I'm presenting the month at a glance, I want you to keep in mind that some of these things might need to be moved for one reason or another. Might be a manufacturing delay, might be a scheduling conflict. We've tried to map it out in a way that makes it accessible to you to kind of understand what the flow of the year is going to look like and help you pick and choose potentially what projects you want to participate in this year. But just keep in mind that there might be some things added. We might have to take some things out depending on different things. But we wanted to just give you an overview of what we are looking at in our own planning for 2023. So let's dive right into January. So the way that I am going to outline this for you is I have categories. And the categories that I put here are releases, documenting, and community. For community, I'm thinking of things like we do prep days, we do for a few different projects, and or classes, so workshops that are being offered. So we're in January right now. Releases that have happened or will be happening. Pieces of Play is a notebook, another chapter in our Pieces of Life collection that has already released and is available in the shop, and we'll be doing documenting for that in February, and you'll see that on the next slide. The next thing that we have coming out this month is called a Story Play collection, and it is something that's brand new. I have a video coming up to show you what it's all about. It has 4 different mini kits included with it. You can purchase them as a bundle or separately. We will be documenting these together as a community over the course of the coming year, starting with Day in the Life, then Photography, then Facts and Feelings, and then Little Moments. And you'll see those pop up on the slides for the particular months that we'll be documenting. So everything is on sale. It's starting, I think it's January 25th. So next week, those will be available. And like I said, you can pick and choose. You can get everything. We will be doing, for each of those themes, we'll be doing a week of content, free content surrounding those with ideas and inspiration for using what's included in each one of those kits. So like I said, more information is coming in a video for that one. Currently in January, we are documenting, many of us, the open story kit. I decided to include the story kit theme under documenting because I know many of us are participating in that. And that's often a piece of what is going along with us over the course of the year. In terms of community, what we have happening right now is our Plan, Prep, Play workshop. That's with Linda Jordan. That one's already started, but you can always jump in at any time on that one. Another thing that is happening right now as well is One Little Word. That actually registration started for that last month, and we are underway in that workshop. So that's also something that you can jump into at any time, and it will last over the course of the year. All right, so in February, one of the main releases that we will have is our first quarterly scrapbook kit of the year. That theme is going to be labels. There will be 4 of those kits this year. When you start your subscription with the labels, then you are signing up for an ongoing subscription after that. We will be documenting. We're going to do Pieces of Play. That is a week of documentation starting on the 6th. Again, you can pick up the notebook for that right now, or you can just play along in whatever kind of documenting you are doing. Pieces of Play, that will happen on February 6th. In February, we will also be doing the XO Story Kit. And something new that I am planning this year is I want to do a Just Write journal together event. And we don't have all the details planned for that just yet, but that will be for people who are subscribing to our Just Write subscription. I would love to do a live Zoom call with you and maybe do some bonus prompts. That's kind of what I'm thinking for that one. All right, moving on to March. Our main release for March will be our Week in the Life kit. So we release that in March, and we'll most likely do the documenting sometime in May, and you'll see that pop up on the May slide. But the products will release in March. Another kit that we'll release in March is the number 2 mini kit for One Little Word this year. Documenting projects. During March, I want to do the Day in the Life Story Play kit. You'll see more about that, like I said, in the video coming up. We will pick a specific day for that, but we will also have some additional content during the week of that as well. The story kit happening in March is the Make theme. And then we have a TBA workshop, which when we have more information, we'll share that with you. Then in April, our release will probably be a stamp restock, potentially with some other new stamps included. Documenting during the month of March, I want to pick a week and do the Story Play Photography Kit. And so for that, again, we will have a week of content related to that particular project, talking about photography and different pieces of our photographing journey. Also during April, the story kit that we will be working with is the Now or Right Now. It'll look a little bit like both of those. That'll be the story kit. And then our community event in April is going to be a subscriber day where we are focusing on digital and or hybrid. So more information will come on that when we get closer to that. That will be free for subscribers, for physical and digital subscribers, but the content will be focused on digital/hybrid memory keeping. All right, then moving into May, we will have our travel collection release in May. We will also have the second quarterly scrapbook kit of the year, and that theme is Grow. During May, we will be documenting a week in the life. We will pick one full week after we have already had the kits in the shop. Normally, we actually assign the date once we are putting the kits up for sale so that we know a little bit better about what the timeline is for that. So in May, documenting week in the life, and then we will also be doing the story kit theme that month, which is the theme of happy. And then we will be doing a week in the life prep day as well in May. Prep days, like I've mentioned a little bit previously, usually what we do for prep days is they are $5 and they include anywhere from 5 to 10 hours of content related to a specific project. We usually do one for Week in the Life and one for December Daily. There has been some years where we haven't done it for Week in the Life, so it just kind of depends on what our planning looks like. We are planning to do one this year in May before the actual documenting week. All right, and then in June, our main release will be the One Little Word mini kit number 3. We will be documenting the theme of work in the story classroom. And I'm not sure yet if we're going to have any specific community events during June. June is a month, as many of you guys know, at least those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, where there's always a lot of transition happening in people's lives, often related to kids and school and the start of summer and those sorts of things. So we don't have anything specific planned right now, but like I said, that might change, or it may just be kind of a rest month. All right, right, and in July, we don't have a specific release planned at this point in time. We may not have one, or we may have a small release of something. In terms of documenting, in July, I want to do the Facts and Feelings Story Play Week and the Story Play Kit. We will be using that for the documenting. The story kit in July is going to be the theme of explore, and then we will be having a travel workshop happening that month as well. All right, then in August, we have two things happening in August. One is the quarterly scrapbook theme, which is Go, the next one. I believe that's the third one in the series. Probably in late August, we will have our December daily release. It tends to happen late August, early September. Our goal is late August. Again, we will know significantly more as we get closer to this time frame in the year itself. Story Kit documenting in August will be the theme of Let Go. And then we will be doing another subscriber day in August, which will be using physical kits. I think that we're going to focus on using your stash is actually what the focus. So if you are a subscriber to any of our subscriptions, you are invited to participate in that free subscriber day, which will be similar to what we do on the prep days, but it is free. All right, then in September, we've got 3 different releases. We have Pieces of Joy, which will be the next chapter in our Pieces of Life collection. We will be doing a Halloween kit, similar to the kit that we did this year. And One Little Word mini kit number 4 will also come out in September. In September, we will be doing the story play documenting of Little Moments. So I think that's the last one of the story play collection for this year. So September is when we will assign a week and focus on that. The story kit theme for September will be Hobby. And then we have a TBA workshop for September as well. All right, for October, we don't have any specific releases scheduled in October. I'm just double checking. Shipping for December Daily is generally what happens during the month of October. We will also be doing documenting. We'll be doing the Pieces of Joy chapter. That's a week of documenting also within a notebook. So that will be happening in October, the actual documenting time. The story kit theme in October is Yes, No, which I think is going to be super fun. And then we are talking about, at least initially planning, some sort of Halloween or fall prep day, talking specifically about documenting at that time of the year. All right, in November, we have the 4th quarterly scrapbook kit release, which is the theme of daily. I think that one's going to be really fun. The story kit documenting that we will be doing in November is with the theme of comfort. And in November, we are all very much in December daily mode. So we will be doing our December daily prep day in November, just as we always have, as well as doing a product play workshop again for December daily that will happen throughout the month of November. All right, and then for December, the big release in December will be One Little Word for 2024, which feels crazy to say when I say it out loud. Documenting in December, we primarily focus on December Daily. The story kit for that month will be the theme of present, which will be very fun, going along with December Daily. And then our registration will open for One Little Word, for our One Little Word workshop, as well as having the products available for you in December. So like I said, this is a brief look at the kind of scope of the year. We might be adding a few more things. We might be taking some things out, but we wanted to just give you a general idea of what you can expect this year from Ali Edwards Design, Inc. Just in case you're wondering how to keep in touch with us over the course of the year, I've got 3 recommendations for you. The first is following Ali Edwards Design Inc. on Instagram. We share lots of inspiration as well as information there. Our Craft the Story group on Facebook is a great place for community, along with getting updates on planning related to project schedules and product releases. And then the third option is probably the most recommended, which is to subscribe to our newsletter. That's probably the best place for getting up-to-date information on releases, project scheduling, sales, all of those kinds of things would happen in the newsletter as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will put a link below in the comments, not in the comments, but in the description section for you to be able to sign up for our newsletter. Also, if you are brand new to our newsletter and you've never signed up before, the link that I've got listed on here and that I will include in the description also gives you access to a free workshop called Storyology. So just a heads up on that. If you've never taken a class from us before, that just gives you a little indication of what our classrooms look like. As always, we are so thankful that you are a part of this community, and we really look forward to having you in some classes, seeing you on some prep days, and telling stories alongside you this year.